What if you could tell a computer exactly what you want it to do in just one single, simple line of code?
Well, let's just jump right in and see it in action. On the left, you've got Python. One command, one line, and boom, job done. Now look to the right, that's Java. To do the exact same thing, you have to write this whole ceremony of code. This one picture right here tells you almost everything you need to know about why Python has taken over the world. It is built from the ground up for simplicity.
And believe me, that simplicity is no accident. It's a core philosophy, a deliberate design choice that's baked right into the DNA of the language. So let's break down exactly how Python pulls off this kind of elegant power. First off, Python is what we call a high-level language. Now, what that really means for you is that you don't have to sweat the small stuff. All the nitty-gritty details about how the computer's memory works or its internal wiring, Python just handles all of that for you, automatically behind the scenes. This lets you focus on the big picture, the actual problem you're trying to solve, which means you can build things way faster and with a lot fewer headaches. Next up, Python is dynamically typed. Okay, think of a variable as just a box with a label on it. In a lot of other languages, you have to declare right away that a box, say labeled X, can only hold numbers forever. But with Python, you can put the number 10 in your X box, and then later on you can take it out and put the word hello in that very same box. Python just figures it out on the fly. This gives you this incredible flexibility to adapt as you write your code. And here's how it all comes together. Python is an interpreted language. Instead of you writing a whole program and then compiling it all at once, the Python interpreter acts like a live translator. It reads your code one line at a time, translates it, and runs it immediately. Then it moves to the next line. This makes testing and debugging so much faster because you can pinpoint errors instantly, right where they happen. All these design features aren't just random choices. They're all guided by a core philosophy, this beautiful set of 19 principles that's famously known as the Zen of Python. You can think of it as the soul of the language. It's what makes Python code feel so clear and consistent, no matter who's writing it. And if there's one principle that stands above all the others, it's this one right here: readability counts. And why is that so important? Well, because in the real world, code is read 10, 20, maybe 100 times more often than it's written. This single idea has shaped Python to feel less like a rigid computer language and more like plain English, which makes it a dream for teamwork and long-term projects. And you see it in the other principles too. Simple is better than complex. That fights against messy, over-engineered solutions. Errors should never pass silently is huge. It prevents those sneaky bugs that can hide for weeks. And my personal favorite has to be, there should be one, and preferably only one, obvious way to do it. This is brilliant because it means that two different developers are likely to solve the same problem in a very similar way, making the code predictable and easy to understand. But here's the thing. This obsession with simplicity and readability isn't just some abstract academic idea. No, it's the very reason for Python's incredible power and why it completely dominates the most important fields in technology today. And when I say dominate, I absolutely mean it. According to the TIOBE Index, which is one of the biggest industry trackers out there, Python isn't just popular, it's #1. It is officially the most used programming language on the planet. And honestly, it's not even a close race anymore. So where is everybody using it? This chart tells the whole story. Look at this, a massive 54% in data science and analytics, plus another 25% in AI and machine learning. When you put those together, you realize that nearly 80% of all Python use is in data-related fields. It has become the undisputed, hands-down language of data. All right, let's look at that first huge area, artificial intelligence. Python's simple, clean syntax is a game changer here. It lets researchers and engineers focus their brainpower on designing incredibly complex algorithms and neural networks instead of getting tangled up in complicated code. They can express revolutionary ideas quickly and clearly. And this whole revolution is fueled by an amazing ecosystem of tools. You've got libraries like Google's TensorFlow and Meta's PyTorch, which are the fundamental building blocks for creating AI. These are the industry standards, powering everything from simple prediction models all the way up to the most advanced generative AIs in the world. And right next door, you have its sibling field, data science. You've probably heard the saying that data is the new oil. Well, if that's true, then Python has become the world's most essential refinery. It's the tool that turns mountains of raw, messy data into clean, powerful insights. And once again, it's all about having the right tools for the job. You've got libraries like Pandas for organizing data into neat tables,
NumPy for super-fast math operations, and Matplotlib for creating beautiful charts and graphs. This whole suite is basically a complete, super-powered toolkit for any data scientist.
But hey, Python is not a one-trick pony. While data is its main stage, it's also an absolute powerhouse on the web. It's the hidden engine behind some of the largest, most complex websites and online services that you and I use every single day.
Yep, frameworks like Django and Flask are what run massive sites like Instagram, Spotify, and even Netflix. They were built from the ground up to handle millions and millions of users, which just goes to show that Python's simplicity can scale to handle just about anything you throw at it.
So when you really get down to it, Python's true strength isn't just the language itself. It's the massive, vibrant, and incredibly well-funded world that's been built around it. This ecosystem is the secret sauce. It's why Python's reign is pretty much guaranteed for years to come.
Just look at this number for a second. Over 600,000 community-built packages are available on what's called the Python Package Index, or PyPy for short. The best way to think about it is like a free app store for code. Need to analyze a PDF, scrape a website, talk to some obscure piece of hardware. I can almost guarantee someone has already built a package for it and you can install it in a single command. It's amazing.
And who's making sure all of this keeps running smoothly? Oh, just the biggest names in tech. We're talking Google, Meta, NVIDIA, Amazon. They all pour millions of dollars into the Python Software Foundation because their own multi-billion-dollar businesses literally depend on it. That kind of backing provides a rock-solid guarantee for Python's future.
So there you have it, a relentless, brilliant focus on simplicity made coding accessible to everyone. That accessibility then allowed Python to completely conquer the worlds of data and artificial intelligence. And that leaves us with one really fascinating question. What complex new frontier will this beautiful philosophy of simplicity conquer next?